Guys, never give up on your dreams. If you think about it hard enough, if you really put your mind to it, that evil man that you want to die, he will die. That's why you can never your own life, because then you're gonna miss out on days like this, days like Charlie Kirk bleeding out in front of us. Like, you can't miss things like that. Like, you really can't. And if you keep manifesting all the evil men that you want to die, they will. Like, you just have to be patient. Like, the universe is gonna do exactly what it needs to do for you, but you have to be patient. You have to live. Like, please stay alive so that you can witness days like this. Like, yeah, like, you could check out early, but then you would miss the day that orange man dies, and that's gonna be a funny day on Twitter. And do we like Twitter these days? No, but it's gonna be funny as on there. Like, it's gonna be levels of humor that historians will not be able to put into words. It's gonna be so serious. Like, never give up on your dreams. If you keep at it, if you keep on telling the universe that's what you need, it's going to give it to you. Like, Johnny Depp, he's going to die one day, and we're going to be able to, like, celebrate that together. Like, this is hope core. Like, this is what you stay alive for. Like, I don't understand. Like, you just hang in there and you will get everything that you desire, including all the deaths of the evil men.
So how are you supposed to reason with people like this? And I can't even call them people. These are disgusting, unevolved animals. Only in the sense of getting joy and pleasure from someone passing in the way Charlie did is just beyond disgusting and despicable. As someone who leans more right now, especially ever since what happened to Charlie, I've come to recognize that these people simply just want conservative figures dead. It doesn't matter what they say. As long as they deem it to be hateful, that's enough cause to pull the trigger, which is so disgusting, so despicable. And as she just said about the orange man being next, it just goes to show you that in their minds, it's just the beginning.
Y'all saying Charlie too much, my bed's starting to float. Y'all saying his name too much. Like, I'm looking, ooh, and someone need to get the wife too. Her, she just as motherfucking trifling. The wife. I'm not even gonna say the name, because if it applies, then get her.
Pure evil. The devil has possessed this young man and spoke through him. And I'm not even a Christian, bro. I believe in God, but I'm not a Christian. The only way that I can rationalize someone saying something like this, the only logic to it is the devil has possessed them. Because even if you fall under a radical ideology, wishing someone's wife the same thing that happened to her husband, to Charlie, it can only be the devil. I refuse to believe it's anything else.
What I do know for sure is that, you know, Charlie was someone who once said, you know, guns save lives after a school shooting.
Because guns do save lives. In order to put down a dangerous criminal who has a gun, what do you need? Oh yeah, that's right, a gun. And George Floyd was a disgusting, filth human being who committed crimes upon crimes. And the fact that people have sympathy for someone like George Floyd, the same dude who held that woman at gunpoint.
I think he called him a scumbag.
Right, have no regard, downplay slavery and what Black people have gone through in this country by saying Juneteenth should never exist. And I think, you know, there are a lot of people who are out there talking about him just wanting to have a civil debate.
Complete rewriting of history.
How the fuck is it a complete rewriting of history? You some slimy bastard! Looking into this man's eyes burns my soul. How is it a rewriting of history? That's all Charlie wanted! These people are evil.
Yeah, there is nothing more effed up, you know, like than to completely pretend that, you know, his words and actions have not been recorded and in existence for the last decade or so. And
laughing and smile. Look at her face. The joy that she must secretly feel internally for what happened to Charlie. This is someone in an elected position of power. You stupid bastards. How could you vote for someone like this? Look at the smile on her face. Obi-Wan said, if you strike me down, I'll be stronger than you ever imagined. Well, guess what? All the people creating content now because of Kirk, you've made us so much stronger than you could have ever imagined.
About Charlie Kirk. You like terrorism? Eye for an eye. I think the only thing that went wrong that day was that Trump wasn't standing behind him getting a secondhand.
Ooh, Cash Patel, get on this chick. Ooh, I'm I'm going to jail. Yo, bro. Which should just go to show you, for them, Kirk only is the beginning. There is no such thing as discussion for these disgusting unevolved animals. Unevolved animals in the sense of their mind cannot process the idea of a conversation and can only act through violence. Disgusting.
We got Charlie in the neck. We got Charlie in the neck. Who's up next? We got Charlie in the neck. In the neck. We got Charlie in the neck. We got Charlie in the neck. Who's up next? We got Charlie in the neck.
Disgusting animals. Soulless, godless animals is what these people are. Having a little mini parade over what happened to Charlie Kirk after him getting shot by a scumbag. They're celebrating. Who on the right celebrated? Celebrated when anyone on the left put in a similar predicament as Charlie. Oh yeah, that's right, nobody. Because nobody who truly believes in conservative values would ever celebrate something like this. These are sick people.
Created sick.
Do you support his death?
I do.
You support his death?
Charlie Kirk.
You support Charlie Kirk being killed?
Yes, I do.
On the day he died, you're here at a vigil for Charlie Kirk and you support his death.
Do you support a Nazi?
No, I don't support a Nazi. Charlie Kirk wasn't a Nazi.
Yes,
You support his shooter?
Yep, sure do. Free him.
You support Charlie Kirk's shooter?
Sure do. He did us all a favor.
Would you shoot somebody like Charlie Kirk?
I would have killed him myself.
You would have killed him yourself. Okay. Do you have a job here in Seattle?
Nope. I take that for a living.
This dude's IQ has to be at most 35. Like that's the highest capacity his brain is able to function at an IQ of 35. Cash Patel, get on this man. Said he'd do it himself.
Guys, I think we're missing the point here. Charlie Kirk, he wants to be pew pew. That's why he fights so hard for G laws to never change. This is his dream. This is poetic. I'm starting to think if he planned this because he loves pew pew so much. My thoughts go out to that pew pew having to look this mother in the face. Ah, my deepest condolences.
You heard that satanic laugh at the end? I'm telling you, these people are possessed by the devil. There's no other explanation to it. These sick people think that just because Charlie Kirk was for the Second Amendment, as every rational person is, so we can defend ourselves from criminals, from tyranny, that he deserved what he got. I like cars. I think we should be allowed to have cars if you have a license for it, much like you need a license for a gun. Does that now mean somebody should run me over because I like cars? It's the same logic. In other countries, unlike America, where they don't have guns, what do they use? That's right, other things, such as cars, knives, the list goes on and on. These sick, stupid people can't even comprehend such a simple idea as that.
He was because we don't have food in our fridge. He was because our co-workers of color are being incarcerated and sent back to their country for no reason. He was because we don't have health care. We are so mad up to the point that we're actually starting to take pew-pews and take them to politicians. And honestly, I do not agree with gun violence at all. I feel like there's other ways that we can have a discussion without having to bring out the pew-pew. But we have tried. We've done peaceful protesting. We've wrote into the government. But no, these red-sided people don't care. So what do you think we're gonna do? The red-colored people are like, he was such a good person. Why did he get shot? If you've seen the video on Twitter, please listen to the last 10 seconds of what he said before he went. And if you, honestly, y'all, he had it coming. I'm so sorry.
You know what's crazy about this? You know what's the most crazy thing about this? For about 80%, maybe 85, dare I say 90% of ideas, right? And just in general, are shared commonly between conservatives and liberals. There is a 10% portion where there are disagreements. Most other things in life, we agree with each other. And these sick people, these sick animals, they really believe that conservatives just don't care. That's just so crazy to think.
Charlie Kirk got shot. How do you feel?
Happy. Goodbye.
Wow. Did you see that Charlie Kirk just got shot and killed?
It's good.
Wow. That's good. That's good that people are getting shot just off a political view. Good that people are dying in America.
Did you see that Charlie Kirk got shot today?
Yes, I did.
How do you feel about that?
I don't really have any feelings about it. Who are you?
Charlie Kirk got shot today. We're just getting people's opinions. How do you feel about that?
Girl, someone had to do it. And that's how I feel at this point in time. But
Yeah, I appreciate your honesty. I truly do. So you said someone had to do it.
yes. Try not to get all pulled up into that, but he was a misogynist. He was a disgusting person with disgusting beliefs.
So if you had a magical wand, a magical button that you could press and keep him from being assassinated, would you press that?
No. I think things happen for a purpose. And if that's how his life was ended, then that's how it was ended. So,
You know, it's a good thing. It's a good thing that these people are saying it out loud. Because now we know, as clear as day, who the monsters are and who the monsters are not. Disagreeing with Charlie Kirk with his ideas are one thing. His ideas that were very moderate, if we're being honest here. Some things were a little bit more right than normal, but so be it, who cares? Can't agree with everybody on everything. That's how it works to be human! But to not press that button, but after his wife spoke just recently about what she's going through, how can you say something like this? I'm so happy these people are saying it out loud, because now you know who the monsters are. You don't want these people as friends. You don't want these people in your life. If these people are your family, you must cut them off, because they would want the same for you if you just disagree with them on a couple ideas that they deem to be hateful, even though they're not, even though most of them are quite logical as a matter of fact. And I wanted to end it off from Vinny from the PBD podcast saying such a great point that I know all of us can resonate with.
Evil figures.
Adam,
that's the
when
difference.
Joe Biden got his freaking diagnosis of cancer, show me the people that on the right that were celebrating and happy and saying die. Go ahead. Go and look it up. Go ahead, Rob. Try to find it. It's unbelievable how disgusting these people are and how far gone they are. It's unbelievable.
And Vinny, you're right. And if people on the right, here's the difference. The people on the right would call them out. What are you doing? What are you saying
prayed
right
for them.
now?
We prayed for this old guy.
My
I don't think he should have
Democratic
been president,
friends
but
need to do better and call out their far left extremist counterparts. They might not listen to us, but they need to listen to their fellow liberals and libs and Democrats and say, we need to do better.
And that's one of the big key differences between the left and the right. Nobody on the right, no true conservative who has Christian values, who believes in God, or let alone all that, has a moral compass. No person on the right would ever celebrate. If Joe Biden were to, God forbid, I'm saying God forbid, and I very greatly dislike Joe Biden. God forbid something were to happen to him. It would be a sad day. It would be a sad day for reasonable people like me and you. But as we can see on the other side, if someone gets Agent 47, they're celebrating it. These people are sick. They cannot be reasoned with. I used to believe that the country can be fixed with dialogue. It still can be, because thank God majority of people are rational. But what are you supposed to do about the people that are celebrating his passing? I don't know what it is, but let me know what you think it is.